Hello elders, and welcome back to another episode of the Wandering Village. We are currently in the ocean biome. We just got out of the desert last episode. We were having a lot of issues in the desert because of the lack of water and such. And now we can switch over our corn plantation back to beet because we're going to run out of food if we continue trying to plant corn. And we probably don't need cactuses anymore, so I'm going to just switch everything back to beet for now. And this episode, we're really going to focus on reorganizing our village because currently we're just building everything everywhere and it's a mess. And I had to get a lot of stuff out during the desert phase just to have everything, but everything's kind of just everywhere right now and I hate it. And it's not really giving us a lot of room for scalable expansion. So this episode, definitely we're going to focus on trying to figure out where to place everything. So we've already got our main village here. And the reason I've placed the houses here is to get the maximum benefit of happiness out of this festival square or the town square. So you can see the radius for that is around here. And it gives a nice little pattern to put 4 houses around each corner. Put a bit of decoration around the houses. That way we can maximize that. So given that the houses are here, what's next? Well, people need to eat food. So we need to put the kitchen somewhere. And I'm thinking putting the kitchen around here somewhere because if we put it here, what we can do is put another housing village, maybe like here somewhere, I'm thinking. Because I feel like eventually one housing area isn't going to be enough. We're going to need like multiple housing areas, right? So maybe the kitchen can be here. And if the kitchen is here, then our farm, I think we can probably just leave our farm here, honestly. But maybe just like change where the farm tiles go. So let's cut down this tree. And then let's just set the farm tiles like along here. And we'll get this to be our main beet farm. And maybe that'll be enough for now. And then we'll put a beetroot kitchen over here somewhere. We want to also upgrade this farm to do crop fertilizer. However, the issue is we don't have enough ancient notes. Oh, we do have enough ancient notes. All right, cool. So let's get that project going first. It's a good time to remove these little plots. So we'll put our plot, say, here, 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 just along here. That makes a lot of sense. And then we can put our kitchen very close to the farm. So I'm thinking like on this side, the water for the farm is right here, which is also great. We should probably get some people in our water producing again, now that we're out of the desert. But I'm just thinking, should we move this out of the way and maybe put the kitchen here? I would love to put the kitchen maybe here. But then that takes up our valuable space for... I guess the kitchen can go in this corner. I think that's a good spot for the kitchen. So let's do that. I mean, it does take up some valuable space for one of the houses. But, I mean, we can live with one less house. Oh, but then the decorations. The decorations are not going to be able to go here. That's a bad idea. Alright, the kitchen's pretty massive. I want it near the farm. I would like it here. But that kind of gets in the way of 2 of Ombu's spikes. If we remove this, it'll remove Ombu's trust in us. But then we need the valuable land space. And it gives us stone. It's kind of, don't know. Where else is a good spot for a kitchen, if not there? Because we want the kitchen close by to the farm. You know, we'll just lose some Ombu trust, I think, and just put the kitchen here. I think that's the best spot for the kitchen. Not sure what happens when you lose Ombu trust, but we'll figure it out. Ombu seems very unhappy. What happened? Nah, he just went to sleep. That's fine. Let's have a look at what we can scavenge around here. Grab some clay, grab some iron ore. Sure, why not? If you're enjoying the video and you want to support DataEngineerPlays, don't forget to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. And if you have any feedback or suggestions, feel free to share them in the comment section. Gonna let this run a little bit faster. I have no free workers at the moment. What can I take some workers from? Getting a lot of fish, which is great. Might take some workers out of my research tree. Oh. Maybe we can get some research going while we're doing all this. The problem is a lot of this research needs stone needs that stone slab and needs the wood planks, which we don't have many of, and that's the whole reason I want to redo this, so that I can have these, like maybe make a second one of these. Tell you what, we'll just grab some more villagers, even though we're a little bit short on food, but I think we're good, because once this starts coming in, we should be all good. So just grab 3 villagers and then get them to start working, because we need some workers in these water areas. Otherwise, we're going to run out of water. Then again, we are in the ocean at the moment, so our seawater collector is sort of turning into... I assume it's turning into things. So we're collecting seawater, and that's going to be turned into regular water over here as well. So we should be sweet on water, which means we should be sweet on food. Also, the fishery is giving us a lot of stuff. So let's just get them going. So they're chopping down this tree now. You gotta wait for them to dig out this stuff too. There's just this one dude digging out everything. It's gonna take him forever to do this. Let's try to free up one more worker. Maybe we don't need as much water as I think right now. So we'll get a second free worker. Maybe he can go and dig up this thing. Put it on high priority. Maybe we can run another festival. Make everyone happy. Now, as we're getting more slabs and wood, I want to build more huts. And that way we can get rid of some more housing. My ombu kitchen is full. That's fine. That just means I can free up this worker. We don't need to keep turning mushrooms into ombu food. Alright, there goes one. Let's remove these air wells as well at some point, and then we'll reposition them a little bit better. Do we need this over here? We've got the village doctor kind of centralized, which is fine. Oh, the other thing is, do I need my village doctor here? Ombu. Yeah, okay. He's not happy because we tore his spikes out, but that's fine. He looks like he's okay. Doesn't tell me what the total ombu happiness is, but that's fine. I think we'll remove this, actually, now that I think about it. We'll change where the village doctor goes at some point. And then we will build our kitchen right next to the farm, I think. Now let's get rid of this air well, because it's kind of in the way of my main road, because I want the main road to be here. That makes sense. It's kind of like right in the middle, goes up and down my village. We've got heaps of food now. We've got heaps of everything. Everyone's reasonably happy, so it's a good time to reconstruct everything. Get the dirt roads going. So we kind of want the dirt road to go all the way up this way, and then we potentially want to maybe like remove this road. I still don't know how to mass delete roads. If anybody knows how to do that, please let me know in the comment section, because I can't figure out how to do it besides just manually going through like this. Now, this wood cutting camp obviously has no more wood to cut, so we can also remove that. No, definitely need another wood cutting camp at some point, because we are slowly running out of wood. So I will build one. Start cutting down these trees over here. I'm going to free up some workers from the research area, because we're not researching anything right now. Now I'm going to staff this kitchen, and I'm going to get it to make beet soup. And I'm going to remove this kitchen. Now, there's plenty of work for everyone to do, so I'm just going to speed everything along a bit. And deconstruct all of that. Now, we've got plenty of housing as well, so we can start... Oh, we don't have plenty of housing. We actually barely have enough housing for everyone. We can't deconstruct too much. We can remove 4 houses. Now, to get the total happiness up, the whole point of doing this house thing is to get up the average house quality. So if we get some decorations, such as the street lanterns, or what we're doing is the flower pots, so we can put them like here, because what we can do is put another hut here, right? That's sort of our pattern for doing this. I'm thinking maybe like here, and then that way we can get more flower decorations in here if we needed to, like a third one. Alright, let's move this air well as well, because it's in kind of an awkward spot. And then let's get some more farmland. Oh, let's see how the air wells fit along here. 1, 2. Doesn't really fit along here, honestly. Let's just put one here. And We can increase the farmland, I guess. Though we have at least one air well, we'll upgrade that later. We'll also upgrade this to do crop fertilizer, that way we can get like the maximum out of it. Now the compost. Are we making compost and have plenty? Yes, we do. Now we want to organize our storage a little bit better as well. So if we get a pantry, it stores all kinds of food for villagers, 50 of each. That sounds useful. They're massive though, whereas material storage is a lot smaller. Feels like it's pretty useful to get sort of a pantry out on the side, that we can store all our food here, and that way the villagers can get their food from like a central area. Doesn't cost too much to build. And then if I get a material storage going, say here, I think that'll keep a nice centralized storage area. Then I can tell it to stop storing all the food and stuff here, because I currently have like this big centralized storage, which is not the best. Okay, there's our air well. Let's get some workers in here. The temperature is torrid. Where are we? Are we back in the desert? Oh, fine. Alright, we're back in the desert, so we're going to have to get these guys to restart planting corn. And then on this side, we're going to have to start planting cactuses. Now, our fishing village and smoking hut doesn't need any more workers, because... Oh, don't deconstruct it. Cancel. I just want to disable it. So let's just disable that. We don't need that. Scavenger hut we do need. Evaporator we don't need. Seawater collector we obviously don't need. Just free up some workers to help with my construction project. We're back in the desert and we're running out of food, so that's not good. But we have plenty of water, so I'm not too worried. Let's go back out here. Oh, we can do this now. Let's do our main quest while we're waiting. And then we'll make sure we get some water from these oases. Anyway, let's continue on to get rid of our mess of our village. Okay, cool. So with this material storage, I don't want it to store all materials. I just want to store the stuff that's relevant to us. Can we... Oh, that. I want it to store water. Can we store regular water? Is this all that it can store? It can't store water, apparently, but it can store other liquids, which is weird. But we want it to store compost. Right, so that we always have some compost in this storage. What else is relevant to this farm? Not really sure. Yeah, we just wanted to store compost. That way, the compost that's coming out of here can come all the way to this farm easier when people have nothing to do. So we gotta wait for everything to decompose and they're gonna start planting some corn over here. No, we just gotta keep an eye on our water. Now, because you're making corn, we probably want to switch you over to cornmeal at some point when the corn finishes growing. But I like this spot. Okay, so let's figure out how we're going to continue our expansion. So the air well can temporarily be disabled because you're not collecting anything. Start chopping down these trees. Create some room over here. I think our main road's going to extend this way. And then we'll do another main road like out that way somewhere. Gonna get rid of these dirt roads. I hope it's easy to replace dirt road with stone road at some point, because this is not good if I have to manually do it. A worker in here so that we can get some wood going. Thinking, should we get a second air well here? 2 air wells should be okay for what we want to do. I'm also thinking we should upgrade this air well to do specialized membrane. That way we get 500% water when it's in damp environments. Because the air wells aren't working in regular environments anyway. When we're in regular environments, we're kind of getting other stuff. Requires tools. I don't know. I'm not really sure what we should do here. Tell you what, we'll get a second air well going and then we'll upgrade both at some point. So that we can just have that ready to go. And next thing we want to do is start building our materials areas. So I'm going to leave a little bit of room over here. And then we're going to cut the dirt road. I don't know where's a good spot. I think here is probably good. Like that. And then we'll do the stone over here. And then we'll just do the wood over here. Like that. That'll be our next main road area. So I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, I can, if I hit R, I can deconstruct everything. There it is, deconstruct all. There you go. I knew there was a way to do that. There couldn't be like no way to do that. We've got plenty of clay, but we're not making any new clay. That's fine. Now housing is looking good. We can start deconstructing maybe like some more of these housing. And we can put maybe like another hut, say here. And then I want to get some more decorations going. We're doing some street lanterns on this side maybe. Doesn't matter what we do. It seems like all the decorations the same. So we'll put one like say here and then one say here. No. Maybe we'll line it up a bit better. So like here and here. Getting there, getting there. I like this because everything is kind of organized a lot better. So now we've got our main road here in the sort of grid pattern. We've got to figure out where to move our herb garden, our herb farm as well. And our herb farm is going to be near our doctor. So let's figure that out. And we can move our sawmill as well. This is going to be our clay gathering thing. So there's not going to be here. Let's harvest these trees and get a better idea of where we can build our wood thing. Maybe we deconstruct the herb thing for now. How's our housing? We're running out of housing. Ombu is also starving, by the way. Forgot about little Ombu. Go on, have a mushroom ball. Love the Ombu feeding. Someone's gonna go get that mushroom ball over to Ombu, right? That guy's gonna grab the mushroom ball and then he's gonna launch that mushroom ball at Ombu. There he goes. And Ombu's gonna nom 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 that and hopefully not be hungry anymore because it's running out of health. When he's hungry, his health just deteriorates. So I think when his health reaches 0, our village is done, right? Alright, what's your problem? Your storage is full? Well, then let's just deconstruct you. Do you not store planks? You do. You can't tell me the planks here are full. Oh, we have 75. And then we have... Okay, whatever. So, where are we going to do our main building area is the question. If the planks are full, we should get some housing going. Let's get 2 more. Now, we can't build over here because we don't want to keep removing Ombu's spikes, but we can build out this way. So I'm thinking we can get our wood planks going somewhere central here. Also, I kind of want to do them out of the way as well. Like, I don't want them to be... Like, maybe our industry can be up here and then they can store all the stuff back here. And then again, like, here is a lot of stuff as well. Alright, you know what? Let's build our dirt road out a bit more. And then we can kind of build maybe 2 of our wood plank things here. So we need a storage. Say here. Use up as much of the room as we can. And we're never going to build a clay miner here, so we can just use up this area. So we do advanced material processing. And then we put 2 carpenters, say, okay, that's not good. Let's put the carpenters in first, because apparently I don't have much room anywhere. Why can't I put my carpenter here? Ah, there's a clay thing. If I mine away the clay thing, will it let me put my carpenter in? Oh, it's going to take ages to mine away this clay thing. Alright, maybe we can get some research going while we do this. Let's get the sawmill and the quarry go. The sawmill, is it? Oh, that takes all the wood things. Okay, maybe I can't do that. Should we research? Yeah, I guess we can do the sawmill for now since we've got so much. I feel like we're running out of tree and wood on Ombu. Like we've cleared out almost everything. Actually, there's so much forest over here. Don't have to worry about it. Alright, let's deconstruct these 4. Our food is surprisingly okay. Why are we not planting more wheat? Corn, I should say. Beet soup is not being made. Let's make polenta. Is it because we're running out of water? No, we got plenty of water. Is it just the farmhands can't keep up with this? Is there too much here? I feel like it's not planting all the corn. We've got way too much water. All this cactus making water. Okay, this is mined out. Can I now build my carpenter on here? No, it doesn't like that. Damn it. I wanted to build my carpenter here. But apparently I can't build my carpenter here. I suppose we can just build them out this way. But again, I want them to be here. So, oh man. Let's deconstruct this. And let's just deconstruct this since we're not researching anything anyway. Good time to do all this. And let's get that same straight dirt road all the way out here to the antenna. Oh, we can't move the antenna. Oh, I should have shifted everything down one. That's fine. The dirt road can do a little arc here. Nothing, doesn't have to be all perfectly symmetrical. Can get the dirt road to go down like that. And then out this way. And that basically is pretty much our entire dirt road from east to west on Ombu. Now, we can build our carpenter probably here. So let's get the advanced material processing. Let's get the carpenter on this side, I think. And then let's get the stonemason on this side. And then we can get a dirt road going up this way as well. Now, with the carpenter and stonemason here, we want a nice little material storage for easy access to everything. That way they can travel less, I suppose. Get some workers in there. Get some workers in there. If you want to be a worker in my village, don't forget to leave your name in the comments section. And let me know what job you want. Anyone want to be a carpenter or a stonemason? I need carpenters and stonemasons in my village. Alright, let's get them to not store everything. We're just going to store wood planks, stone slabs, and stone here. Where's regular stone? There we go. We'll just store all our stone products over here. And that will be like our central storage for these things. We can't upgrade these or anything like that, but we can try to stay organized. That way they don't have to run as far to get the wood and whatever they need for this stuff. Our food is really dwindling. Why is our farm workers not working hard? Any reason you're not planting the crops everywhere? Or are you just too busy harvesting the corn? Can't get more workers here. They're busy planting and harvesting. Barely supplying enough food to our village. I feel like this one was doing all the corn on all 16 tiles perfectly fine, but these guys are struggling to do the corn, which is a little bit weird. Is it because the water is not being delivered? No, we got plenty of water. That's weird. This is like the maximum it can farm. Anyway, next is our berry plantation. So our berries are over here. We probably want to get another kitchen over here. Are they storing the berries over here? I feel like we want a second kitchen over here making berry stuff. I think we can even move our berry gathering, honestly, because it has berry seeds, so it'll just plant new berry bushes, right? I don't know. But I think this is going better. Now we can build more stuff, like where we're going to put our herb garden and our village doctor. So our village doctor would probably be best served in the center somewhere. So like say here. And therefore our herbalist would probably be right next to it, right? It's very strange that these farmers can't seem to get everything going. We've got all our compost here, so everything's nice and closely located. The farm has full stock of everything it needs. Yeah, very strange. Anyway, we'll get the village doctor in here. And then this thing can probably store some herbs as well. We'll get one farmer in the herbalist area. Right now, what's your problem? No plots assigned, that's fine. We'll get some plots for the herb garden going. Maybe like that. And we can build some more stuff up here. Our mushroom farm has to go here. But we can remove some of the plots over here. And then we can drop our road down this way to go all the way to the other side of the world. And we can't get through the clay, but that's fine. A little bit of missing road isn't hurting anyone. Now this thing is storing the maximum amount of wood, which is fine. We just have too much wood. How's our housing going? We've got 54 housing, so let's build 2 more huts over here. Where's Onbu going? Onbu is sleeping. Let's get out of the desert. Let's go that way. Now, we've finished our main quest, so let's go grab... I don't need water. We can grab some clay over here. Do our main quest. We're back. Wally, are you okay? Don't worry about me, dear. We found the bird, but he's in pretty bad shape. I see. Let's notify that Pidgey guy immediately. That's the first sensible thing you've said in weeks, dear. Pidge, we found Biko, but... Oh no, he's dead, isn't he? I knew I shouldn't have sent... Oh no, calm down, Pidge. He's still alive. But he was inside that poison storm for quite a while. I managed to stabilize him and bring him back to our village, but I'm afraid I don't know enough about birds to help him any further. Oh, what a relief. You have already saved him by getting him out of there alive. As for further treatment, pigeons are actually rather good at taking care of themselves as long as they can find herbs. If he's able to fly, just send him my way with a few herbs and he'll be cured by the time he gets here. Are you sure? If all he needs is herbs, we could care for him here. That's very nice of you. But he knows best what dosage he needs, and I'd rather have him leave while your village is still close to his home. Understood. I will check if any herbs we can spare and send him your way once ready. Alright. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing my boy again. Okay, we've rescued the pigeon for this guy. This guy was helping us with something. I've kind of lost the plot on this. Are you sure? Come home. I'll make you a tea. So we can deliver the resource. He only needs 5 herbs. Thank you so much. My boy is back. Already? Of course. Such a good boy. Who's the smartest? You are. Who is a good boy? Who's the best boy? You are. Cute. Him and his little pet pigeon. Pidge, wait, who are you? Oh, I'm the village elder. You were talking to my wife before, but she's come down with a sickness. Has she now? I'm sorry to hear that. Please let her know that I'm eternally grateful for you, or to you. Should you ever need to transport resources to settlements on the ground, my birds will be at your service. As for your reward, I've already sent another one of my birds your way. He should be arriving any minute. Farewell, my friends. I have to look after my boys and girls now. Goodbye, weird guy. Weird bird guy. I must admit, it feels good to have been able to help him. Yup, great. Except the first seed from Pidge. So this is what Nona told us to look for. Strange. I've never seen anything quite like it. It's clear it's some kind of seed, but I don't know if any plant that could help us fight back against the fungi. You managed to find it. Well done. So we're talking to Nona again, the strange scientist. What you're holding in your hand is a seed of an almost extinct species. If we can get it to grow, it'll filter the water, neutralize the poison, and thus cleanse the soil. That sounds good to me. That is certainly impressive if true, but what's your entire plan? Planting a tree and waiting for it to save the world? Oh, lighten up, will you? Wally, you shouldn't be out here. Go to bed, please. I'm plenty old enough to make my own decisions, and I want to hear what the plan is. Nona, please continue. Certainly, planting these seeds and waiting for them to save the world is ultimately my entire plan. Their effects are much more potent than you would think. It would only take a few decades for a large portion of the world to be livable again. I'm aware that this is still a considerable amount of time, and we will of course need more than just one. Okay, then why don't we plan this one right now and just find out just how potent they are. That unfortunately won't work. Like I said, these are relics of the old world and they've been in stasis for a long time. So we're going to have to treat them with a special compound to revive them, so to say. But I'm still looking for the ingredients. So in the meantime, I would ask that you continue to gather these seeds. Oh, for now, there's always something else, isn't there? We found this one just like she said we would. I think we can afford to be a little bit more trusting in exchange for the first genuine glimmer of hope that we've had in decades. Wally, let's get you to bed. I'm not going before you haven't apologized. I'm not going before you haven't apologized. Does that make sense? Apologize? What in the world should I be apologizing for? Where do I even start? To our leader, because you keep trying to micromanage every single decision, even though you stepped down a long time ago. To me, because you're trying to keep trying to make decisions for me. You guys are having a bit of a lover's spat, aren't they? And to Nona, because you keep doubting every single thing she says. Is it because she reminds you too much of enough? Okay. I'm sorry, I trust you. I trust you, Nona, that you've had everyone's best interests at heart. I trust you, leader, to make the right decisions for our village. At least Elder Theodore's willing to apologize. And I trust you, Wally, always and with all my heart. How cute. Good, that wasn't so hard, was it? Now, Nona, tell us where we can find more of them. Thank you. These seeds are often kept as keepsakes of the old world and usually exchanged as a sign of gratitude. So if you come across someone who's in need of help, they might reward you with one of them. I will do my best to locate and mark any I can find on your map for you. If someone out there has access to a transmitter, they might even contact you directly should they require aid that only a wandering village can provide. If you're ever struggling to keep up with your search amidst the pressure of just having to survive, don't be afraid to miss out on some of them. I will try to locate others. We'll do our best. Yes, we will, I promise. Now, let's get you back to bed, Wally. Yes, dear. Thank you again. We'll get well soon and we'll be in touch. Lovely. So we've got a pretty good sense of our main quest at the moment. Continue monitoring our resources and keep rebuilding our village. We've got plenty of room now to do things, which is fantastic. We'll be getting out of the desert very shortly. But for now, let's just continue focusing on rebuilding our capabilities within our village. Our food is okay, but I feel like this one farm is just not doing what I want it to do. Do we want maybe like a second farm? Because I feel like it's in the desert, at least. It's barely keeping up with one plantation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 plots, which is just this 4x4. So we can actually probably remove some of these plots and focus on the plots on this side. And then if we do, we can just put a second farm in. Because I feel like we need the farm for the food. I don't know why. I feel like the other place was perfectly fine with doing the farm. But here is just like struggle street. So we want to put the other farm like, say, here. Might as well put it against the main road, right? No, we'll do it here. Not everything needs to go against the main road. Probably put it down here and utilize all the space around there. Alright, we still haven't put our main researcher down yet, so we can figure out a spot for that. Let's get the research building. Doesn't really matter where we put the research building. It doesn't need to be central. I'm going to reserve the central space for other things. So I might do my research building maybe here. I mean, this is a good spot. There's nothing else that can go here. There's like rocks and ombu spikes everywhere. There's our new farm. So we're going to add the plots over here. Remove these plots. I'm going to just get it to harvest only. Stop planting for a bit. That way I can remove these plots. Add the plots along here. Why aren't you harvesting this stuff? I don't understand why he's not harvesting these things. I think I just have to manually harvest these. Ah, yeah. I have to manually harvest them because I removed the plot lands from here. Alright, so you can now plant more. And that way we get plenty of corn and stuff. And then when we have, when we get beets and stuff, we can get 2 different things planting. Maybe we'll get one to do a tomato plantation. This is 3x5, 15. I think we probably don't need all of the ones out here. We'll see how the farm goes. But doubling up the farm will definitely maybe solve our food situation, hopefully. Now, what else do we need? We've got our researchers, so now that we have plenty of every material, 50 planks and 50 woods, is this all it can store, or have we run out of planks? Where are our 50 planks? Are they being stored over here? Yeah, okay, that's fine. We can stop storing the wood and the planks here. We can actually store our tools over here as well. We'll let them slowly move that stuff over. Now, what else do we need to build? Let's go through all our stuff and just see that we've built everything. Kind of want to finish my housing. Let's get some street lanterns on this side. There's not enough stone. Have I run out of stone? Oh, I've fully run out of stone. What happened to my stone? You're still harvesting stone. Let's get more workers harvesting stone. Might get a second stone gatherer. Get a mining camp maybe on this side. Get rid of all this stone over here. That one will cover this stone. Fantastic. Let's continue to grab stuff. Oh, we've got a light sandstorm going on over here. Do we need water? We've got plenty of water. So let's just focus on gathering some maybe stone from here. Ombu is starving again. Let's feed him another mushroom ball. Alright, so now that we have a lot of stuff, we can start getting stuff like Ombu Pharmacy. And our Ombu Doctor is here. Allows workers to cure Ombu of poisons or heal it. I think we definitely need that. And our Ombuologist. Where is our Ombuologist? We built an Ombuologist somewhere. Did we remove it? I feel like all our Ombu stuff should go over here. So let's build our dirt road all the way out here. Oh, no. Cancel. Don't deconstruct my feeding trebuchet. Let's get rid of this road over here. Keep building our dirt road out this way. Eventually, this will all be mined out. Oh, but then there's clay in the way. Oh no, Ombu's not having a good time in the sandstorm. What does a sandstorm do for us? I'm not really sure. This is our first sandstorm. Get our worker in the Ombu kitchen going again, because we need to make some more Ombu food. Did I not feed you a mushroom ball? Still starving. Okay, so all our plots are now filled with stuff, so they should definitely be enough here. Wait out this sandstorm. I'm feeding the Ombu, which is great. Let's get a worker in here. Get some more stone going. And collect some more mushrooms. We've got heaps of mushrooms now. Alright, check it out. So we've survived the storm, which is great. Let's get some more flower pots going. And I think if we look at our happiness, we're at 10 now, just base, because our housing quality has gone up. Which is fantastic. Can also hold festivals and stuff if we need to. We've got one person farming all the herbs over here, which is great. We've got enough herbs for the village doctor. We've got our herbs being stored here. Now, did I remove my Ombuologist is my question. Because I want all my Ombu sort of healing happening over this side. I'm going to keep building my road out so I know where it kind of goes. Like, let's say here, and we'll start building our Ombu stuff going up this way. So our feeding trebuchet is here, which is fine. Our Ombu horn is here. We can move that at some point. We're almost out of the desert. No, it ignored my command. Okay, that's not good, but that's fine. There's more Ombu. It's gonna at least eat some food over here. I think everything's going all right. Let's have a look at our Ombu thing. So our Ombu Doctor allows you to send workers out to heal Ombu or cure it. Really running out of stone. The Ombu Doctor doesn't seem to need to be anywhere in particular. So we might just build it, like, say, along here for now. Pet Ombu. That feels useful. Alright, happiness is 11 because our average housing quality is, like, very high now. We can get rid of all of our old housing. Do we have any more old housing left? I feel like we've gotten rid of all the old housing. Now we can upgrade this one as well to get either farmhands or crop fertilizer. We don't have any more ancient notes though, so we'll just have to do regular stuff over here. But yeah, these guys are barely keeping up with this. But see, look, this one is like much better. I don't understand, because this one's doing wheat on all of them. Yet somehow this one can't do that. That's so weird. But whatever, that's fine. Get some of these mushrooms going. Someone wants to talk to me. We received another transmission from Ariane. Hello, can you hear us? Village on Ombu, can you hear us? Hello, yes, we can hear you. What do you need? Greetings, my name is Ariane. I'm the leader of a wandering caravan in search of greener pastures. One of our advanced scouting parties spotted you. Yes, we do stick out a bit. You do, but tell me, is that really an Ombu you're living on? Absolutely, it's been our home for a while now. I can't believe it, but even if you had been a mirage, the sight alone has raised the spirits of my people considerably. And that has given me an idea. Tell me, do you have the capacity to make fireworks? Fireworks? Why? What is there to celebrate? Nothing in particular, but something tells me that a celebration would remind them of better times and lift their spirits even further. A festival full of music, laughter, and lights that can cut through the darkness, proof that there is beauty to be found even in the darkest of times. Will you help me give this gift to both our people? Sounds interesting. We'll see what we can do. Okay, so apparently we have to build 5 fireworks launcher, research and build a community. Okay, so it's basically just driving us to do further research in probably the happiness area, but that's fine. We've pretty much set up our village to expand in that direction anyway. Our Onbu kitchen, I feel like, needs to be over here somewhere, and hence we'll build our mushroom farm. Like, we'll move the mushroom farm down maybe here somewhere, and then maybe we can start thinking about setting up a second village or housing area over here somewhere. This little wood cutting camp is sort of done its thing. How's our stone situation? We're getting a little bit of stone surplus now, which is great. Why can't anyone deconstruct this road? I don't understand. Alright, we're going through a heat wave. It's not a big problem. Ombu is still hungry. Our scavenging party has returned. Let's go grab some more stuff. Ruined settlement. Wandering sandworms. Go check out the ruins. Oh, we want to get this. Damn, there's no party available. If we have extra workers, we can get a second scavenging party going. We've got plenty of food now. We can accept more villagers if we wanted to. How's our housing going? Yep, we got plenty of housing. This is the capacity for this area's housing. So we can look at setting up a second housing area somewhere. I wonder if there's some pattern I can do for housing to maximize the quality. Because I feel like we can put some more decorations to sort of max these all out. Yeah, definitely we can do that at some point. So for example, what if we were to put some flower beds? Say like here, 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 and here. Would that like max out the housing? They only require, oh wow, they take a lot of wood and clay. Alright, let's do this run for a bit and get that Ombu Doctor built. See what else there is to research. We can get our research going. Got the sawmill. Let's get the quarry going as well. With the flower beds, our average happiness is getting to 11, which is fantastic. Got all our workers going to give the stuff over to build our Ombu Doctor, and then maybe we can heal Ombu back to full. I want to see what materials are required over here, and we'll go move the Ombu kitchen over. That fits like perfectly there, almost perfectly. I'm gonna move the feeding trebuchet 1 out. That was a good time to move it. So we'll put an ombu kitchen here, and then we can put the feeding trebuchet like up here. Like there. Sandworms. Alright. Let's watch out for these sandworms. Get some workers in the ombu doctor, and then we can do stuff. But they require ombu notes, and these all require stuff. Slightly reduces ombu's poison level, reduces 15% poisoning. That doesn't help me. Health potion. Restores 20% of ombu's health and increases its trust in you. That's what I want because ombu's on a low health right now. So this will stop it from being poisoned. And we can pet the ombu to increase its trust in me, which is great. But how do I get health potion? Let's have a look in our research because I really want to start getting ready to heal ombu because that's going to be the difference between life and death of our village, right? How do we make health potions? Creates medicine. Okay, so I think that's the pharmacy. We just researched that. So it would make sense to build our ombu pharmacy over here near all our other stuff. So let's get that built, and then we've got a little ombu related area over here. This is almost done. Fantastic. We'll move that over here and then get rid of the last of these rocks. We might even do a big quarry to get rid of this giant rock. There's 1,000 rock on this boulder, by the way. That's going to take forever to get rid of. But let's get rid of all the little rocks so we have plenty of building area, and then we'll build a big quarry on this giant rock. 1,000 rock will last us a very long time. Where are those giant trunks? They got 1,000 wood in them. Fantastic. My question is what happens when we finally run out of all the resources on ombu? Is it just limited? Is it just like, okay, if you haven't finished the game by the time you've mined everything out, then you're just screwed? Rock I'm not worried about. There's plenty of rock here. There's like 2 more giant ones. There's like 3,000 rock here. What about the trees? I don't see any giant trunks. I just see big swaths of forest. I guess there's one over there. Is there another one maybe down here somewhere? Don't know. But it's all good. It sounds like a future Alan problem to worry about. So let's just worry about making this for now. How's our resources going? Got very little stone slabs. Very okay on wood planks. But we're using up all the stone slabs. That's probably why. We've got the ombu kitchen going over here. We can probably deconstruct the ombu kitchen over here now. Oh, we've got so much food now. We can probably get some more villagers going. And we have enough housing for that. Get things done a little bit quicker. Our scavenging party is scavenging. Oh, yeah, we're going back into the ocean, which is fine. What do we want? Stone or salt and clay? Let's get some clay going, because I feel like we're maybe running out of clay since we've been in the desert for so long. Don't need anyone in this area right now, because we need the pharmacy before we can do anything. We can probably move our mushroom farm over to this side for now. Mycologist. If we build our mycologist, say here, we can use this area to farm the mushrooms. And we can get rid of the mycologist here. Alright, our party's back with stuff. Let's continue grabbing stuff. Don't need all that sand for now. Alright, this thing is done, so we can start making stuff. We don't want the antitoxin, we want the health potion. They require 30 health shrooms. How do we make a health shroom? That's something the mycologist does? We'll have to find out. Definitely got herbs. We can make it out of help and health shroom. 30 health shrooms. That might take a while to get. So let's just keep running this. Get one person working the ombu kitchen. And one person working the feeding trebuchet. Yeah, we'll work on this probably next episode. I think we've done plenty of refactoring of our village this episode, which is fantastic. Next episode, we'll probably get rid of this farm or something and figure out that. Don't need all this water for now. Our Ombu is sleeping right before getting out of the desert. Fantastic. But everything's going pretty well in our village, so we'll leave it here this episode. If you don't want to miss out on what's next, don't forget to leave a like and sub, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.